mathematics. Tell us about where you from and where you rap.
Definitely, man. I'm from Hood, USA. You know what I'm saying? NYC.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Like, I basically grew up in the Bronx and in Harlem. And, I just like pretty much everybody else out there. You know what I'm saying? Common urban child growing up, you know what I'm saying? And really just doing what I'm doing, you know?
That's why I like to hear that.
So what are your basic influences as far as your approach to MCing? And first, before I get into that, what made you choose the name Donny Goines?
Yeah, that's a good question. Honestly, first and foremost, I don't like nicknames, number one. So my real name legally is Donny, like just the way it's spelled and everything, D-O-N-N-Y. So when I decided I wanted to be an MC, I knew I wanted to incorporate my real name into my music name, because like I said, I don't like nicknames. And I thought of a lot of different names, and like a couple names came up like Donnie Brasco, and I'm like, dude's a rat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought the doors like Don Gotti and stuff, but I was like, I'm not no gangster or nothing. That don't fit me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really, one day my man just suggested his name. He was like, yo, what about Donny Goines? And I looked at him first like he was crazy, and I'm like, Donny Goines? I'm like, you wildin'. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you know something? It really fits me. You know what I'm saying? It really, really fits, because in my music, I tend to talk about urban communities and my people. You know what I'm saying? So it really fit me, I felt, as an artist. And I don't really try to like emulate that man, Donald Goines. For people who don't know, Donald Goines is like one of the forefathers of a lot of urban novels that you read out there. I've read many of his novels, and he's a great author, you know what I'm saying? But basically, I just really try to do what I do and do what I do.
MC who reads, we like that.
You know what I'm saying?
How about that?
Yeah, I'm definitely into a lot of authors, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Dean Koontz, James Patterson, like a lot of those great authors out there, man. Much love.
I see you get in then.
Yeah, definitely. I'm an avid reader, and that's even before like music and anything. That's why I definitely have a large, I guess you can say, word base. I guess you can say like vocabulary. Yeah, like I read a lot, and that's way before. And I'll tell you why though, truth be told, because like my dad, he been incarcerated in and out for years, and like something that he always told me, he said, yo, listen, no matter what you do, if you in and out of school, no matter what, just read, because that way you'll always stay educated. You know what I'm saying? So I've always took that to the heart.
No doubt, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book.
That's what they always said.
I can tell y'all a crazy story, but I ain't even gonna get into that. That's some hood. Go ahead.
I think the tide might be turning with that because of the urban novels. A lot of people started to read a little more.
They segue into other stuff after the urban novels. That's like the bait, and then they get
Exactly.
But in hip hop, I think hip hop heads read more than we probably want. I mean,
We'll give them credit for.
At least I know the early 90s heads, they were teaching, Illuminati got my mind sewn in my body.
If you listen to a lot of those MCs, like a lot of the great ones, I'm sure.
I didn't really say that, sorry. FCC, if you're listening.
I'm sure like people like Rakim is a great example of what I'm about to say, but at the time he came out, like his vocabulary was just so extensive, and it was like so futuristic compared to what was already out there. Yeah. You gotta know a dude like that was reading. Same thing with Nas, same thing with like a Jay-Z, so on and so forth. Like their vocabulary was so like
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of those dudes right there, extensive. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. Like, so I agree. I know it's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, that's like some. I'm saying, especially MCs. Like, back in the day, it was like, you wanted to come out like the illest word, like on some Keith Murray type stuff, you know what I'm saying?
He was going crazy. Cannabis and all that.
He making that word.
Yeah, they be wild.
Ultra extraneous, spontaneous.
Yo, he gives crazy
some Uranus.
But it sounded dope. It wasn't like the dude from What You Call Him, Living Color, who'd be always in the prison cell trying to say words.
The C100ness of my flow,
I appreciate from my pituitary gland.
But that's real though.
Oh man,
pituitary gland.
Man, you brothers are Metamucil.
I can go on and on with that. I mean, like, I'm gonna talk about this, but you know what I'm saying? Like, before I even said, just know that I deal with a lot of artists, and I ain't got no problems with anybody. You know what I'm saying? But the whole quote unquote hipster trend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna talk about this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, you know what I mean? Shout out to like Mikey Rocks from the Cool Kids, for instance. He's a good dude, man. Shout out to like anybody that's kind of in that realm and all that. You know what I mean? But people that do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect them because they doing it because that's what they feel like doing. What I don't respect is like people that's doing it just to follow like a certain trend. You know what I'm saying? To like get in a certain kind of arena with people. So it's like, if that ain't what you do, don't copy because it's hot. And it goes on further than hipster. Before 2 years ago, you had crunk and everybody was doing that.
Yeah.
Now it's the vocoder thing or whatever that T-Pain effect is. Like, everybody doing that. And it's like, whatever. It's just like, it's crazy to me because it's like, who are themselves? Like, nobody's really kind of themselves. And it's just weird to me, man. Like, I don't condone basically copycatting. Like, I don't condone none of that.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If it's real to you, then much love, God bless. But if you copy and you know who you are, you can't look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day. So.
And that's from the essence of hip hop. No biters.
Yeah.
You know, from the beginning. If you had an original word, it's like you couldn't come outside copying somebody because you wasn't getting no love on the block. You might even get hurt.
Exactly.
They took the sign off of the door.
You know?
And you getting booed out the cypher and all that. Your niggas, they ain't rocking with you.
Dude, you sound just like my man did. If you, yo, man, get out of here with that.
Catch a universal and whatnot.
Yeah, for real. Hard bodies.
But see, you know, it's funny you get into that. I want to touch on that a little bit because I feel like a lot of times people lost that essence. You know, like they don't really understand that this music is really a craft and it's really a lifestyle. Like I don't just wake up thinking like, yo, I gotta be a rapper for 8 hours and then when I go home I'm somebody else. Like I live this. You know what I'm saying? Like every day. So you know it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I don't like them poses. Like I ain't with the poses. You know?
Oh, nah.
We exposing him.
Yeah, I feel you.
I definitely feel the whole grinding thing, you know, like, I mean, even like, you know, if you go into like a typical day or something like that, let cats know like what you get done in the day. Like, you know, to all the cats out there who be sitting around eating Doritos, watching TV, thinking about getting career done, tell them like what you do.
I could tell you like, well, today for instance, you know what I'm saying? I woke up like around 9 o'clock, went to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Got my little workout on. While I'm on the elliptical machine, I'm answering emails and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, get back, set up a conference call with my publicist out in London with my management team, you know what I'm saying? Out here in BK or whatever, Harlem or whatever. And basically did with that, listen to some beats and stuff, like some people's tracks, send me some tracks and stuff. Then I kind of sat down for a little bit, relaxed for like an hour. Then I had to get ready to come here. And then when I leave here, I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's real, you know what I mean? It never stops, and there's always something different every day.
Young wannabe MCs, when you download this from the podcast, you're gonna be rewinding this part because that's what real MCing is about. Doing what you gotta do, live your life, because all of us in this studio, we all live and breathe hip-hop.
Exactly, and that's what it is, you know what I mean? Like, I tell people all the time, like, yo, I'm still living in my mama's house right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a struggle, B, and I really had to, like, take a step back from my personal preferences when I got in this music because that's how much I love it. Like, anybody who knew me before music always knew, like, I was real fly, like, I used to buy a lot of jewelry, a lot of clothes and all that, but now it's, like, studio time, it's, like, videos, it's, like, whatever I gotta do to make my dream a reality.